Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
Another Dave Day here on SSPTV News with Dave Seaman, the sports editor at the Standard Speaker. And Dave, I loved one of your headlines recently after the championship games in the NFL. It said super blowouts, and that's kind of been the postseason so far. Actually, I think in the third quarter of the Patriots game, I turned it off and watched Gilmore Girls with my wife, and I was really looking forward to watching the game. So I don't even care about who you think is going to be the winner right now of the Super Bowl, Dave, but do you think we'll see a good game between the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots?
I think potentially, yeah. I mean, Atlanta's playing super football right now on both sides of the ball. I mean, you look what they did against Green Bay. Matt Ryan is playing as well as he has throughout his career, and he's had an outstanding career. The defense really stepped up against Green Bay, kept Aaron Rodgers and company at bay until the second half. And New England is New England. I mean, what they did against Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh had reasons why maybe they didn't play well. Le'Veon Bell getting hurt, still didn't. You still can't dispute the fact though how great New England is, and Tom Brady is a master. I know the Patriot detractors and the haters out there don't want to hear that, but he is the best of this era. There's no doubt about it. And how do they do it? They keep finding players that step up in big games, and they've done that for years now. And it doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon.
Somehow, some way, almost every week, I get a weasel in Penn State somehow. And Chris Hogan, though, had that huge game for the Patriots, played 4 years of lacrosse at Penn State, and it's amazing the Patriots find these players. And ESPN had a great article about how you not only find these players, but they thrive in this Patriots system, that it's someone could step up. And he was a guy, they said, that fit the system on and off the field.
Yeah, he's a team player, and that's what you got to do and sacrifice what you need to do to make the team better. And the Patriots under Bill Belichick have thrived under that since 2001 season right now. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there, really hardcore football fans, who can't name the top receivers Tom Brady's had other than Randy Moss, maybe Deion Branch. But there haven't been that many receivers out there, or even running backs too. And yet, the Patriots are always there. They're always winning big and come playoff time. Well, they win 16 divisions under Bill Belichick right now. So it's a machine, and it's definitely one of the great stories in sports over the last, since the start of the new century, really.
And Dave, speaking of teams that just have these players where you're reading maybe about someone different every week or every night, the Penn State Hazleton women's basketball team, I feel like whenever I'm reading in the Standard Speaker or on their website, it's a different player with a high score, a different player stepping up. And they're right now right in the thick of things in the Penn State University Athletic Conference chase for the regular season title at least. And it's been impressive. Haley Nall was player of the week for them, 28 points in a game. Then she had a double-double. Jonna Laster, another great player for them. And they should have another good shot, Dave, at winning that division. The conference.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I mean, they got a lot of experience last year. A lot of these ladies took a back seat last year to Alexis Daly, who was a fantastic player. Never got to see her in person, but just reading about her and seeing interviews with her, she had a fantastic career at Penn State Hazleton. Now a lot of these ladies that are stepping up into more, lead roles for them, and Coach Paul Appel has done a fabulous job in his couple seasons at the helm. Started a few years before that with Cy Fulton and the other coaches that they had there, Kevin Kriege, getting that foundation started, and just a lot of great athletes coming through there. And right now, that's a program it's on the rise, and it looks like it's going to stay there.
And Dave, I wanted to talk about, we've had some postponements in that, and that's tough for local athletes. So I wanted to ask, some of the headlines or things that have been grabbing your attention. For me, we just did the story yesterday on Monica Shimko. She's going to go to Army West Point. She'll join Emily Malone, Hazleton area athlete out there on the track and field team. And we're so impressed with these student athletes all the time, Dave. They could balance school, they could balance their coursework, and then you throw in going to a service academy. I remember watching the Army-Navy game and just being so impressed by those cadets.
Yeah, the discipline is really what stands out between Emily and Monica too. To be a runner, a track athlete too, it takes a lot of discipline. Time management is a must too, and obviously when you go into a service academy too, it's you're not just going there to play sports. You're going there to, like I said, serve your country. The classwork is very strenuous too, and but both of those athletes have shown at the high school level that they have what it takes to excel at that next level, and now we're going to be anxious to watch them and follow them over the next few seasons.
And that Cougar basketball team you've been covering, Dave, kind of like that. They're in Delaware, then they come home, they play a bunch of conference games, and then this week you're idle. You're sitting there waiting. Maybe the break will be good, but I don't know. It could go either way, I guess.
Well, it could, especially Nolan Janisevich, who got hurt his ankle in that game in Delaware, has a chance to heal up too, and Coach Joseph was expecting to have him back maybe this week. Cougars were supposed to have 3 games this week. Now there's going to be only 2 games this week, starting at Pittston area tonight, which Originally, it was supposed to be at Hazleton, and now it's moved to Pittston area now. So you have it's a schedule that you got to watch the schedule, and hopefully you get some of those guys that had nicks, or if they have a cold too, you rest up a little bit. But if I'm a player, I want to play. I know that, and I know Coach Joseph wants to play. He wants to get in a routine, and I'm sure any coach wants to do that as well.
Follow all the action here on SSPTV News and in the Standard Speaker.